Hey Casey, thanks so much for the opportunity to send you this video. Uh, my name is Matt. I'm with Search Strategy Marketing. We've been in business since 2009. The point of this video is to just show you ways that you can, things that you can do yourself to overcome your competitors here or outrank them. And the things we'll talk about are content. We'll talk about backlinks, and we will talk about citations and those three things. And then by doing those things, what could actually happen for your business? I do these videos because I want to educate folks who are have local businesses. I know it's hard to learn all this stuff on your own and run your business. This is what I do for a living, but I want to educate you. If it's something that you're interested in talking about with me, great. Raise your hand. Sometimes people do that, and I continue the conversation. If not, that's okay. I hope you'll use this information and start to come up higher in search. So with that, let me get started. First, nice looking website. I appreciate that. The first thing I would tell you about this website, though, is that when Google looks at it, the first thing they see is 360 divisions, and they see lawn, renovation, hardscapes. Those are all good things, but what I would want to do is actually have you come up in for a keyword that would be more impactful, something like landscaping, Rock Hill, South Carolina. There's, I think, 170 searchers for that keyword. That's something you'd want to put there instead in the title tag. That's important to do that. In doing that, you're giving Google the heads up. This is what we're about, and this is where we do it. The next thing I tell you is that we have about, we've not a whole lot of content on here. I'd love to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. And, you could put it under these things, or you could, put another block down here, just talking more about all these different services that you have, and that way that Google knows that your site is about these services and in which location. And so that's important that you would spend some time there putting additional content. So more content, the more keywords that you can have. And if it wasn't clear, this is a keyword: landscaping, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Somebody types that into Google, that's your keyword that you're looking for. And it can be other ones, other areas. It could be mulch, Rock Hill. It could be sod. It could be all kinds of different keywords. There's tons of them out there. And from this search, I did find a couple of your competitors. I found Lee's Nursery and Landscaping, and these guys here, Metro Greenscape. And I want to just take a look at their sites too, just to show you what they got going on. They have a decent amount of content. I think that helps these guys to come up in search, and a lot of the same services. But you could definitely do more than they are at this point in that regard. And then these folks, this is just this particular city page for Metro Greenscape. They've got a little bit of content, but a bunch of links. But it's their overall site that has a lot of activity because of backlinks. And I'll talk to you about backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable hyperlink text. And the links act like an endorsement of your website from others. So Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing that others are vouching for you. And it's pretty much like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, and with the most websites pointing to them. And that's exactly what you want to do. Not all backlinks are created equal. You don't want some random like sandwich shop in Chicago linking back to you, but an important business in Rock Hill would be helpful to have that. It's relevant, it's local. That's the kind of thing you want to pay attention to. So looking at your page, this is a tool I use called SEMrush. It shows me how many backlinks you have. It shows me what your organic search traffic is, and it also shows me your authority score. So this is a trust factor with Google. This is their SEMrush's authority score, but they base it on a bunch of different factors. So the higher you are with authority score, the better. So you're getting zero traffic, and I think the problem that I'm seeing here is that, as I was saying, you're not labeling the site properly. So if you can get some more content on there, start to put those keywords in there and change this title tag, that would go a long way for you. Another thing that you can do, well, let's look at your competitors first, and I'll come back to that. So you have Lee's Nursery and Landscaping. They have an authority score of 17. They get 562 visits a month. They have 282 backlinks, 115 referring domains. You have some backlinks. They're not that far ahead of you, but what they are doing is they're labeling appropriately. Some of it's branded. People are looking for them specifically. Lee's Nurseries, they're getting some traffic from there, but they're also getting traffic from landscaping, Rock Hill, South Carolina, and there's probably some other keywords in there too that they're coming up for. So that's that. And then if I look at Metro Greenscape, they've only got one backlink on this particular page, but if you look at their entire site, they have 2,400 backlinks and they have a high authority score and they get 7,000 organic searches a month. So lots of opportunity. I'm sure Rock Hill is not the only area you are in, and you obviously do a lot of services. So there's a lot of room to build a lot of content, or excuse me, keywords out there for you and get you some search traffic. So I want you to think about that. What would it mean if you had 100 more visits coming to your website for things that people are actually typing into Google? Usually about 10% of visitors on a website like this will convert into a lead, and about half of them, maybe 3 to 5 of them, will turn into an actual customer. And so that's really impactful. That can be, 30, 35, 36 to 50 some odd customers. That's a lot of business that you're missing out on. So another way that you can actually come up in search, though, is not just with your own page. It's also here on the Map Pack. So this is Google Business, Google Business Profile. This is where you have your name, your address, and your phone number. And the way you get in this Map Pack is that if you have citations, so those are other places other on the web that also have your name, address, and phone number. If you have lots and lots of citations, whether that's Angie's List, Better Business Bureau, Yelp, just go on and on and on. There's hundreds of them. If you can have your name, address, and phone number in there, Google starts to recognize that you've spread yourself around the internet and they can find you, and that you're consistent. So that's another way that you can really find yourself getting more searches. So what can we do to get you 100 searches? The more searches you get, the more likely you're going to land a customer, and that's really impactful for the business. Another thing you can do, I wouldn't say it's for everybody, but you can do Google Ads. This is a Google guaranteed. You can do that here. You can do other paid ads. At any rate, I hope this was helpful. I hope it was educational. I'd love to see you come up a little higher in search. It looks like you're doing really good business. And if you want to have a conversation with me, raise your hand. Just let me know. Again, my name is Matt, and I look forward to talking to you, Casey. Thanks so much.